Shikha.
And we have with us Isha Amin, and we have with us Zoraya.
And Swara.
And Swara. Sorry. Of course. We would love to know from each of you about your collections, about your inspiration, and your muses who walk the ramp for you, your showstoppers. So, yeah. Sheena?
So I'll go first since it was my show first. So my collection was about nature. It was very evident. So it's for an aesthete. It's basically a person who has deep sensitivity towards arts and nature, and it's nature through the eyes of a child. So my silhouettes were inspired by pinafores, smocking, Peter Pan collars, puffed sleeves, and simplistic and experimental. And I experimented a lot with spray painting. So we did actual botanical printing, which were like basically spraying leaves and stamping them on fabric and creating different textures and moods. So yeah, and Swara was a good choice because the kind of stuff she's been doing, it's all experimental, and she's doing something which is away from the ordinary. And I would like to believe I try and strive that as well. I don't try to do the regular stuff, I try to go away from it.
You basically wanted a weirdo.
No, not really. You're far from it. And I think she executed the spring princess role perfectly. So, Sarah, over to you.
When Shikha asked me to be her showstopper, I warned her. I told her कि मैंने जैसे रोल किए हैं फिल्मों में मैं actually life में वैसी हूँ. But she had a lot of confidence, and when I went through her work, I was very impressed because it was of course fashion and glamour and everything that looks beautiful. It's great, but you know they're clothes at the end of the day and they have to be worn. So what was nicest about her clothes is that they have an amazing wearability factor for someone like me. They're breathable. They of course nature is the inspiration, and I was extremely impressed by the fact that the manner in which each garment is sort of handcrafted, right from the spray painting technique, right from that to the fact that they've actually used real leaves and real flowers. I don't know how you've done that, but whatever.
Very crazy too.
For making the prints and the designs, I thought that was amazing. I think that we live in a very techno-savvy world. I think our lives are far too entwined in technology and digital and 3G and 9G and 4G or whatever. So it's really nice to be reminded about what it is that we are standing on, and that really is nature. So it was amazing that Shikha was able to incorporate that in her show.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Deepthi from Zoraya and Seema Agarwal. It's our joint venture. So Zoraya is it's for a modern girl. Like it's basically my collection is inspired by Rajasthan. So we have created one character. So she comes from a royal family. So when she comes back to Rajasthan, how she gets inspired by the architect, the block printing, and the traditional, the colors and gun printing and all, and then she makes all her outfits. So each outfit shows that her inspiration have come from like wherever she has traveled in Rajasthan.
Actually, when Deepthi came over to us that why don't we start something, both of us, because we have the background of garments since 40 years. So, and I really liked her work because her work is very elegant. It's less is more. You can wear something like, I saw so many people wearing it to the show today. You can wear it for a lunch, you can wear it for a function, you can wear it for a wedding function. Like you can do so much. It's very versatile, and it's a very elegant collection, of course. And this is what I loved most about it. They're very very easy outfits.
Our inspirations are very Indian, and our outfits are very modern.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for being here. So, well, my collection's inspiration was the dark forest. It's called the Forêt Noire. So it's all about what a moonlit forest looks like. It's a lot of textures, a lot of shadows, and very twilight-like, very black and goth inspired. You see a lot of 3D scalloping beads and interesting elements that you often visualize when you kind of think of a dark forest. And since it's such an unusual, very strong concept, I thought what better than having Lara Datta as my showstopper, who is probably the strongest, most dynamic beauty queen India has ever seen. I mean, the last Miss Universe we've had in the past 16 years, no one breaking that record. So I was lucky enough to have her walk for me, and I have been luckier and luckier by having a lot more beauties coming to support me. I have with me Manasvi Mamgai, Madhurima Tully, and Daisy Shah, who've also been very kind enough to be here and support me at the press conference.
So I've known Isha for a while. This collection is so different from anything that she's ever done. It's sexy. You always do sexy, but this is sexier. And all the best, Isha. It was fantastic.
Well, honestly, I am wearing Isha Amin right now, and it's lovely. I love it. And honestly, I entered a little late, and I saw Lara Datta entering. She was, and I could feel that an angel is entering from the forest. So I think you are outstanding.
I couldn't agree more with her, because even I was standing right where the media was.
I told you I would start on time.
Thanks for traffic, but yes, I love the collection. I've been knowing Isha since last 4 years, and she's been styling me since my first film actually. So there's no way that I couldn't be here for her and to support her. I love the collection, and I personally love goth elements to the clothes, and I think I'm gonna definitely wear the clothes what she's made now.
My first LFW.
Oh, it's our first fashion week. Happy Fashion Week.
Thank you. We are open to
Daisy, can you talk about your personal style statement to us?
There we go. My personal style statement is very simple. Like maybe a ripped jeans and a ganji and slippers or kids. That's what my personal style statement is.
Can I have?
Well, my personal style statement would be same toned jeans and a ganji. It would enhance my personality more rather than just going like, so yeah, I prefer enhancing my personality.
The thing is that, our job requires running around so much, airports and, one set to another. We like comfortable clothing. Like when I'm not doing a show, when I'm not doing an appearance, I like to be comfortable. So, it's the same. Sometimes I just wear flip-flops and jeans and kanjis. That's,
You look hot.
And
that.
ask Isha what my style is, because she styles me.
Well, I think all three of them are extremely stylish. They know what works for them and what doesn't. For Manasvi, she's been a supermodel, she's been a Miss India, she's been a beauty queen. So she precisely can carry anything and everything you give her. Daisy, as a matter of fact, has developed such a lovely style sense that today, she exactly knows how to team various things correctly and pull off edgy things in a very stylish, interesting way. And Madhurima, I've been watching her, and I think she's so contemporary and interesting that it's lovely to have you girls here.
Isha, can you throw some light on the kind of textures and the fabrics that you've played with?
Well, I've played a lot with laser cuts. So there's a lot of shadow laser cutting happening with blacks and whites. So it's all monochrome, and we've also infused a bit of 3D scallops and leaves, exactly what you see in a forest. A lot of texture, a lot of self-textured brocade appliques, and it's all happening on sheer organza. So you see the effect even more dramatic. The silhouettes are very variable, edgy, dramatic. I mean, I could totally kind of visualize me and a lot of my clients wearing this, so I know that we're on the right track.
You mentioned about scallops. So scallops is one trend that we're looking forward to.
Can we also ask?
Definitely.
Swara, can we?
Yes.
Swara, you're wearing a headgear, so I want to know, do you usually do this? Do you like wearing headgears in general life?
No, actually. I mean, as a rule, my hair is a mess. When I was 8 years old, I used to have long plaits. My mom was combing my hair one day, and I was like, and so she like yelled at me and whacked me. So I got really mad. I took a pair of scissors and cut my plaits off like this. So after that, my hair showed me, you know which finger, and never grew back. So hair is always a mess. So when Shikha told me that there's this amazing piece that she has, which in her own work for a winter fall collection actually is symbolic of the beginning of spring. I really like that. And she said there's this headgear. So I was like, that's fine, as long as my hair is tied up and it's at the back, and it's because it has a will of its own, I'm okay. But I think that the headgear really complemented what she was trying to do. They've also worked on it, made it specially for, and all the jewelry that the models wore, made specially for the show, inspired by the same kind of philosophy in nature. So there's like leaves and twigs and I feel like, forest princess. It's a very rare feeling for me.
Foresty. We're also foresty.
Yeah, I know.
Look at us, junglies.
Have you ever felt the pressure of looking good as an actress?
I think that all actresses, and I'm sure Daisy and Manasri and Madhurima will agree with me, I think that all actresses feel the pressure of looking good. Actresses kya yaar, all women in general. I think औरतों को कहीं ज़्यादा मर्दों से judge किया जाता है on the basis of their looks. I definitely have. In fact, I've had all kinds of bizarre experiences. I remember my first year when I just come to Bombay, there were directors who actually said to me that you're not actress material, you're not heroine material. And I remember other people who I've been rejected from roles. People have said you're too intelligent looking. Like, I don't know what that means, because if you're judging us on the face, then what is this whole fashion industry supposed to do? I don't know. And I remember a reporter once asking me, "तो मैडम ये बताइए, आप उतनी सुंदर नहीं है, तो कैसा लगता है आपको इस बारे में?" And I was like, मुझे तो मेरी शक्ल पसंद आती है और मेरे सारे boyfriends को भी कोई problem नहीं होता. So yeah, I think that it's just an occupational hazard. I mean, we are. We're in front of the lights, so you have to look good. But I don't know. I think you have to be inside if you're a real geek and a besharam. And as long as you love your own face, it doesn't matter.
And how much are you dependent on your stylist for your costume or maybe?
Oh, like 100%. I'm completely incapable of dressing myself, styling myself, unless I have to just be around myself. I'm terrified of these people, So yeah, I rely a lot on my team, not just my stylists, but also my people who do my hair and makeup. I think they're amazing people who make us look so good.
She's here, I guess.
Yeah, she's here, Rupa.
Swara, how would you describe your dressing sense?
Like in life?
Yeah.
In life, मेरा बहुत simple rule है यार. If I can sit आलती-पालती in what I'm wearing, then I'm fine. It doesn't matter what it is.
सबसे पहले क्या कहना चाहेंगे, कितना कंफर्टेबल ड्रेस है? प्लीज टेल अस अबाउट योर आउटफिट.
ये बहुत ही कंफर्टेबल ड्रेस है. शिखा जी जिनकी लाइन का नाम विम्सिकल है, इन्होंने इसे डिज़ाइन किया है. आज इस बार लैक्मे फैशन वीक में इनका फर्स्ट टाइम है, एंड आई एम हर शो स्टॉपर. सो इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल ड्रेस एंड आई रियली एंजॉयड द एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ वॉकिंग फॉर शिखा.
ओके.
Yes, I feel like a forest queen, नहीं princess. Queen के तो बच्चे होते हैं ना. I feel good. I feel lovely, and comfortable, which is important if you're walking the ramp. And I think that Shikha's collection is a very special collection because apart from the fact that, of course, it's breathable, wearable, every garment is handcrafted using very interesting techniques, starting with spray painting, then down to this kind of print. And they've actually, I don't know how they've done it, they've managed to get the prints from actual leaves and flowers. So this is amazing. I don't know what they did, but I like it, I love it.
What is fashion for you?
I think fashion for me is a state of looking comfortable, good, and happy. If you're not feeling happy in what you're wearing, then you're not being fashionable. And the best thing about fashion is कि fashion के कोई rules नहीं होते हैं, तो आप कुछ भी कर सकते हैं as long as you can carry it off.
So आपके favorite designer कौन?
यार ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. I think that there's a lot of amazing talent around. मेरे लिए I think कि भारत में बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग काम हो रहा है फैशन के वर्ल्ड में. बहुत सारे टैलेंटेड और कमाल के डिज़ाइनर्स हैं, नए लोग हैं जैसे कि शिखा जी. तो इट्स अ गुड स्पेस. एंड आई थिंक एक्टर होने का सबसे अमेजिंग चीज़ ये है कि आप सबके कपड़े पहन सकते हैं. तो यू डोंट हैव टू बी लिमिटेड टू एनी वन पर्सन. सो वी गेट टू वेयर अमेजिंग क्रिएशंस बाय अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल. Well, depending on the occasion, I think that I love, of course, for casual wear, shorts. I'm a shorts person. But for dressy stuff, I actually really like sarees because I think it's a garment that anyone can look good in and works for every occasion, really.
When it comes to your lips, what are the brands that you swear by?
Again, as I said, that we use many different brands. I really like dark lip colors, so the kind that I'm wearing right now. Inglot has a really nice set of colors, and there's MAC, of course. But oh, sorry, Lakme. Why you ask me brand name? Sorry, you have to tell me this. Lakme, dude. I love Lakme. Lakme is my favorite lip color, and they have an amazing range of lipsticks. And Absolute is a new range. Is their line, which is fab. They also have amazing nail colors. So definitely Lakme. सॉरी मेरी नील बटे सन्नाटा के बाद मेरी आने वाली फिल्म है अनारकली आरा वाली, जो एक आरा बिहार का एक शहर है, उसकी नाच पार्टी सिंगर की एक कहानी है. उसमें बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग लुक है मेरा. फैशन वीक में है, बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग लुक है मेरा एक देसी रॉक स्टार का. तो उसको लेकर मैं बहुत उत्सुक हूँ. उसके बाद वीरे दी वेडिंग की शूटिंग करूँगी मैं, और एक और फिल्म है टिकली और लक्ष्मी बॉम्ब, बहुत ही बेहतरीन कहानी जिसकी है, उसकी भी शूटिंग शुरू होगी.
वीरे दी वेडिंग के बारे में क्या कहना चाहिए? कितनी एक्साइटेड है इसके लिए?
मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ वीरे दी वेडिंग के लिए. ऑब्वियसली बहुत ही मज़ेदार कहानी है, बहुत ही बेहतरीन स्क्रिप्ट है. मेरी दोस्त सोनम कपूर हैं उसमें, करीना हैं उसमें जो बहुत ही कमाल की एक्ट्रेस हैं, बहुत बड़ी स्टार हैं, और शिखा तलसानिया भी हैं जो एक बहुत ही कमाल की एक्ट्रेस हैं. रिया प्रोड्यूस करिए, तो ये दोस्तों के बीच बन रही है फिल्म. सो आई एम वेरी एक्साइटेड अबाउट दैट. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी.
Thank you.
For more news and gossip, don't forget to subscribe to Bollywood Helpline.